You might want to back off when your woman gets to going in labor. Chewing that cud a little harder, breathing harder. Oh, you know you did this to her. Right now, she's not too happy with nobody. She's just ready to get this pregnancy over with. Well, Miss Josie. She has had 3 babies so far. One was stillborn, but oh my goodness, the little white one has got pink and black on the inside of his ears and the preciousest blue eyes. And the other one is kind of multicolored like Napoli's baby. But look at him, he's already nursing. They were just born about 30 minutes ago. I'm thinking this is going to be all of them, but I'm not 100% sure. But one was born, stillborn. And believe it or not, all 3 are bucks. This has been the season of bucks. So that makes 4 kids and all bucks. And I mean, they already came out hungry, nursing away. And all were actually really pretty decent sizes, so I'm not sure. Maybe she just did not have enough room. But when you have multiple, sometimes that happens. Well, you gotta go back to the other end. Your brother's doing a fine job over there. Go check out what he's doing. He's got it figured out. Such a good mama. Oh, that little pink back in and pink inside them ears is just absolutely precious. If I can zoom in a little bit. The boy down there is hungry. Come out half grown. Oh my goodness, you are just adorable. Look at those little pink ears. Oh my dear goodness. Precious little fella. You look like a prize winning goat there. Cute little stud. Gonna throw off some beautiful babies. Take a break. It's hard work going through all that birth in this heat, huh? I'm really not sure if she's just trying to pass the afterbirth or if there's actually another birth. So I know that's kind of, nobody really kind of wants to see that, but it is what it is. And I'm really thinking she's contemplating possibly having one more. And if she does, that will be a record for me. I've never had one have 4. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, little Miss Easter Egger here coming to check them out, seeing what's going on. Three little boys playing. All the mamas ran out in the back pasture, and the 3 little bucks was up here playing. This is Josie's too, and Napoli's. They act like they're triplets. Napoli's little boy was so excited to see the new little kids. So I guess it just is natural for them. Since there was 3 of them. And we lost one, or one was stillborn. And now they have another one. But they're all boys. They play together. They're all really close in size, even though Napoli's is about a week older than Josie's. And thank goodness it cooled off some, so I could come out here and record. Sometimes recording and it's seriously hot, my phone or my camera wants to shut off in the heat, but it's cooled off pretty nice this evening, so I thought I would come catch these little guys playing. And Napoli's little boy, his legs are getting a little better. They're not there yet, but he's not even a week old. He's just, well, actually, he just made a week old by the time y'all see this. And by the time this last part of the video is going to be out, Josie's babies will be 1 week old. Of course, I'll walk out here and they were bouncing all over the place, and now they're all just like, oh, somebody's watching us. I think they're getting brave. They're thinking about sneaking out to the back pasture where their moms are, way back there in the back, past that gate. You can see them out there way off in the distance. This is the first time they've come outside in the what we call the breezeway. So they're definitely getting braver, venturing out a little more. Well, let's go see where they're going. They're just exploring all over the place. It won't be long and they'll be everywhere. And of course, Mr. Smokey's all locked up over there with the pigs. Yes, y'all be a big boy like him one day. Although Smokey is a very small Nigerian. Boy, they're just checking Smokey out. I don't think they know what to think about him. Regal out there acting like a big boy. He is still such a sweetheart. Regal, in case you're new here, he is the new miniature Nubian buck, little stud goat that we recently purchased to replace one of our larger bucks, which was an overgrown Nubian, miniature Nubian buck. Probably eventually we'll get rid of the Nigerians because I seem to like the miniature Nubians the best. But for now, we'll keep them around. Here comes a couple of Muscovy ducks. Fixing to head out to the pasture to eat or mess up all the water. One of the two. Thank goodness it's finally cooled off a little bit. It was right at 100 degrees today. Now it's dropped down to about, I guess, 92, so it feels a whole lot better. In the shade, it's probably under 90 degrees, but either way, it's still pretty hot. But it feels pretty good out here right now. The Indian runner duck. Oh, that one's going up in the chicken yard. He's going to go check it out. So far, no one's really been mean to the kids. Sometimes you have the other mamas get really, possessive of their own kid, but they all leave them in the barn and they go out to eat, and all three kids play good together. There's one of the goose. I want a goose and the Papa Indian runner duck. And yes, we have a pile of limbs right there. There's a pine tree right here that is dying. And it is not in a good place, because it probably is going to take out our fence. But that's just part of homesteading. We'll see what happens when it happens and clean up the mess. And I cannot believe those babies are going that far away. They're getting really brave. See if I can move closer to them. Boy, they are really being brave. Just going off all over the place, looking around. Now, Smokey, you don't hit the fence and scare those babies. Yeah, he's having a little more difficulty walking around with all those pine cones on the ground. But it ain't stopping him from going and exploring. We've been calling him Hopper because he's learned that it's easier for him to hop. Yeah, really? It's easier for him to hop around wherever he goes. And every day I get out here and massage his front feet and work them, and basically I tell him he's in therapy. But they've gotten a lot better. We have just about decided to just keep him for a companion goat, or either sell him just as a pet, because it is a possibility he'll always have a little limp when he walks, but it will not really affect him to be able to breed or interact. But just to keep him off of somebody's barbecue pit, we probably will end up just keeping him, unless I find a really good family that just wants him for a pet. Oh, they can't make up their mind. They're coming out that gate or they're staying in there. Mr. Smokey's curious about them. I have him separated right now from the rest of them while the kids are little, just to keep everybody safe and happy. Sometimes the bucks can get a little rougher. And they're going to go back to the barnyard, which is where they're familiar with hanging out at. I guess they kind of feel like they got to sneak off for a second and nobody knew about it. They're not paying me too much mind out here recording them. They're so cute. It's like they got little springs in their legs and have a little bench right here inside the barn. They go hide underneath there, like their little safe spot. Well, I just wanted to give y'all an update on the 3 new little kids on the homestead, just so y'all have an idea how everybody's doing. They're all doing good and growing and getting big. So I hope everyone else is staying cool, finding ways to stay cool. I know it's been extremely hot and we're expecting a whole lot more hot weather, but kind of used to it here in the south. The only thing is that the heat is earlier than it usually is, but we always find a way to cool off and make it through the hot days. And pray for the evenings to come on so that it cools everything off. So thanks for joining me today, and thanks for visiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notified, and leave friendly comments. It helps keep me in this channel in the algorithm so that we can reach more people. And thanks to you, all of the new subscribers out there, and all of my loyal subscribers that's been with me from the very beginning. I appreciate every single one of you. So farewell, Homestead family, friends, and neighbors from the Cozy Cottage Homestead.